Hey guys, hey, it's your girl Evadne. How are you? How are you? Where are you? I have this piece of microphone. I have no clue why it never works with my laptop. Um, Today is no different. No idea. How y'all doing, guys? How are you? I'm gonna check on this microphone to see why it doesn't work with my laptop. It works with my iPad, but not my laptop. So, if you're joining and you don't know who I am, my name is Evadne, and I am the CEO of Immaculately Wellness and Immaculately Teas, and I'm your plant-based lifestyle coach. So what I'm busy trying to do here is to see if I could figure out why my microphone does not work, my external microphone only works for the internal microphone. Okay, it doesn't seem I'm gonna make any progress with that because it's defaulting to internal microphone. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be successful at that one tonight, but I need to figure that out. So how you guys doing? Let me try this other connection here. Yeah, I'm now connected to my headphone. But I need to use my microphone that I have here. I'm pretty much certain I spent a lot of money on that thing and I just don't use it because it doesn't work with all my devices. Anyhow, guys, how are you? Where are you? I'm just stopping by tonight to say hello. Hope you had a really good week. Summertime, we're all up and about and all over the place, doing all sorts of things, especially those of us who live in places with cold weather. So we have to make the best use of the warm weather because we know the cold weather is just around the corner. So we usually just up and about, socializing, getting things done, and so on. Because fall is going to be here pretty soon. All right, so I hope that you guys are going to be having a really good week coming up also, right? And I pray blessings on every one of you that your week will go well. It's kind of late. It's what 9:40, so maybe some people are off social media already. But I hope when you see this broadcast that please have yourself a great week um, starting tomorrow, and I wish for you all the blessings there is. So this is my teas. My business is kind of split between teas and wellness lifestyle. So this is a broadcast specifically about teas. Not that it's also not about wellness. It is, but I'm speaking specifically about the teas. So I wanted to show you guys something. Uh, Remember, if you ever bought tea from me, I might have told you that you could also use the tea bag to make yourself some tea, right? Uh, some iced tea, that is, right? So I made myself some iced tea here, and I'm gonna pour some so that you can see. This is two tea bags. Two tea bags make me this much tea, right? Because the tea bags are pretty strong. All right. So I'm going to pour some of it on some ice that I have here, right? To make myself nice iced tea because it's hot. So not many people want to drink hot tea during the cold season, during the hot season. So uh, we we can be flexible. We can switch between hot and cold because the very tea you drink hot, you could drink it cold. And so because these are herbal, right? And so this is the iced tea version of this particular tea, which is pretty tasty. Yeah, pretty tasty, pretty refreshing. This is one of the teas from the Rejoice family. And I say Rejoice family because I'm just about to release um, like about 5 or 6 different teas under the Rejoice label, right? And this is one of them. This is actually the one with papaya in it. Papaya and this is papaya, blood orange, and tangerine, right? Apple, rosehip, hibiscus, right? So this is going to go under the Rejoice name, Rejoice papaya orange flavor, right? And I already have this, but I'm going to be pushing out these shortly for an establishment, you know, so they have a line of iced teas. So it will be like Rejoice mango, Rejoice blueberries, Rejoice raspberries, and I'm hoping that that will be exciting to the customers, right? So you have all these iced teas that are slightly different in flavor. We also will do the spicy version with the cinnamon and ginger and clove, and that I'm sure a lot of people would be excited about because people always say, why you don't add cinnamon to your stuff, or why you don't add clove to your stuff, or something. So I'm about to put out that version of the Rejoice now that has those things in it, and I hope you enjoy that as much as you enjoy the Rejoice. I know Rejoice is most people's favorite, so we're just gonna expand the name Rejoice into different flavor Rejoice. So cheers, and I hope you guys pray for me and continue to support me so that that will also do well, right? So that's one of the things that is about to happen here, and I'm very hopeful that that will do pretty well. People will like them because some of these flavors have been around, but under different names. Um, so yeah, so that's that for the iced tea. We're definitely going to be making those available in the upcoming week. All right. So at least five new iced teas will be, well, five iced teas, not necessarily new in some cases, will be promoted next week so that you can get Rejoice Mango, Rejoice Strawberry, Rejoice Blueberry, Rejoice Raspberry, Rejoice Papaya, and Orange, Blood Orange. And you will be able to do your iced tea because the tea bags, like I just pointed out, they they are rich enough for you to be able to make yourself a good glass of iced tea from it. Just just brew it like a regular tea in a container. Let it cool, and then you add sweeten it and then add ice. Okay, because I did this amount up to here with two tea bags. That's a fairly large jar, and it's pretty good. Two tea bags is good enough, right? So you could do the very same at home. So this set of iced teas will be available next week for purchase. All right. So what else is going on? I've been spending an enormous amount of time trying to build up my presence, my business presence in the Harlem area because I I noticed that people in the area don't know about my business. People far away know about my business, but people around here in Harlem don't know about my business because they don't see it as much. So even when I put the stuff in the store, they don't know it, right? So I've been trying to focus more on getting people in the community to know is Lily brand, and so that could only be good. That when I put the stuff in the store, then they would know the brand because they have met it before. That makes it easier for my products to sell in the store because people know the brand, right? Putting them in the store and nobody knows the brand, it's a little bit difficult, right? So I'm spending more time to meet people, whether it's on the street or where or at their events or whatever, to get to know people locally, right? Locally for me is in Manhattan or the Bronx, which is close by. All right, and so that's going fairly well too. So I have to be doing more of that physical thing, going out there, meeting people, giving them flyers, giving them cards, talking to people about the products. One thing that I noticed is that a lot of people are happy about like the detox tea, for example, detox and cleanse. People gravitate towards those because of the health benefits, right? And so, there's a lot of work to be done. There are a lot of people out there who need these things but don't um, either don't know where to find them or don't know how to use them and so on. So there's really a lot of work out there to be done. So I am basically spending a lot of time doing that. So who doesn't need a detox? Who doesn't need cleanse? We all do, and we all can benefit from that. So yeah, so I've been doing a lot of that recently, and probably that's why you don't see me on social media that much. It's not that I'm not working; I'm just working another angle. We have some people here. You could say hi in the comments. If you do, then I'll see who you are, and then I could say hi and give you a shout out. Yeah. So it's not that I'm not working. I'm just working different angles. But getting the thing out to the local people is definitely a great idea, and I'm working that angle. All right. So I am also, you know, trying to weigh whether or not it makes sense to expand at this stage because we need to have machinery. When we have machines, we can do more production wise. We can produce more, and if we can produce more faster, then we can um, probably lower prices because when you have to do everything by hand, it makes it that much, more expensive because you can do so much and no more if you're doing it by yourself, right? But or if you have to hire people to do that, it makes it really more expensive. But machines are supposed to make things a little bit easier, a little bit cheaper because you can produce much more at a smaller price than hiring more hands to do it, if you know what I mean. So that's also something I'm kind of working at to expand the business in that area so that I can put out more products and hopefully at a cheaper price or or maintain the same price because even though everything is going up, I have not increased the prices of the product. You could still get a whole box of three different flavor teas for $50. I have not increased it, right? And I hope I don't have to. That I could maintain that because even from my supplier side, the prices went up, but I have not increased my prices yet. So I'm hoping I'll be able to hold it there for a while yet, right? And I'm just hoping that with with trying to get machine, if I'm successful to do that, not if I have to, right? If I need to expand, if I need to be in Whole Foods, if I need to be in Trader Joe, somebody just sent me a message, and it's still good to have people, to have friends. Somebody went out of her way to send me a message. Today I was reading it. She was telling me that Trader Joe's is coming um, in my area here in Harlem. I didn't even know that. And so, yeah. So, in preparation for all of these new businesses that are coming around and expansion, it would be a good idea to have a machine so you can do more production, right? Okay, so the next thing I really want to talk about is the upcoming social sip soiree, which is going to be next Sunday night. This Sunday or Saturday? Now we've been having that for a few months, well, and we kind of shift the format a little bit to make it easier for us to interact with each other, so it becomes more of a party that everybody's participating, not just watching but also doing. Before it was like I'm speaking to you now, I'm doing the party and you're there, you'd send me messages back and forth and so on. But I switched the format to Zoom where everybody can talk to each other and everybody can interact with each other. And that's a real great little touch to the function. And so we're going to continue that. We last month we did storytelling, and that went very well. It went in an unexpected direction in that I thought that people would be talking about just any old stories, but people opted to speak about their own personal story, which they were really, really powerful, really, really well received, and we all chipped in and followed the same thread, and spoke much about our personal story, and that was very, very good. And I hope that we will continue along that same very storytelling line this coming soiree, so that we can hear much more of those stories because it is very important for the stories to be told. And if we don't tell the stories, then we won't, we will die with So many wonderful things that we could share with other people that could help them along the way with along their journey. So I'm going to be doing another storytelling event for this weekend coming up. And remember, the event is not you don't it's not a an event that you have to pay to attend. I give the option that you could attend and give a donation because the donation is necessary because I'm working towards acquiring a machine, right? And money is donated to that cause will be used for that. But it doesn't mean you can't attend if you don't make a donation. That's not what it means. It just means that we're asking for a contribution. If you want to, you can make a contribution. It's an optional thing. So don't let that stop you from attending. While we appreciate the contributions, we really do not let it stop you from attending. Okay? So watch out for that coming up this weekend, right? When we will be having the next sip soiree. I think that's going to be. Let me see which which date exactly. The 17th, Sunday the 17th would be the next. Um, it's the third Sunday. Yeah. All right. So yeah, guys, if you just joined, I kind of went over the fact that we are doing more stuff locally so that we can get more traction in the community because you can't have a business within a community and nobody knows about the business in the same community, right? So we're doing the business of meeting people on the street, meeting people wherever, introducing the business to them, right? So that when the product is in the store, then the people will know the product. That makes sense. They're not going to buy a product that they don't know, right? So we're meeting the community and trying to do more in that respect. And if you never knew before, my tea is inside one of those wellness stores on 125th Street in Harlem, right? So we definitely need to interact with the community more, and we will be out there like every day, giving out business cards, giving out flyers, doing what we have to do to meet more people. And we have 5 flavors of iced tea that will be available um, this week coming up under the Rejoice name. Rejoice mango, Rejoice strawberry, Rejoice raspberry, blueberry, papaya, Rejoice papaya, and orange. Right, those are going to be available this week, and we're hoping that those will do pretty well because of the very warm climate that we're having right now, or warm weather, uh, considering it's summer. And we're also going to be having the social sip soiree coming up um, this this weekend as well. So look out for that. Make sure you reserve your spot because only people who reserve their spot get notified about the link. The link is only emailed to people who register. And when you register, you give your name and you give your email and stuff. And I do send out the email with the link to you, only the people who register. All right. So that's kind of what I stopped in here to say. I'm hoping that we can have more dialogue on a more frequent basis because I'm kind of not so much doing lives on social media as I used to. Like I don't even have a good explanation as to why, but I'm the kind of person that I don't necessarily like to be live on social media. So I find that the less of it I do is the more I don't want to do it. You understand? So if I allow myself to keep off social media, then I'll get to a point where you can get me to come on and do a live because I totally just don't want to do it. So it's best to come in now and then and say something to keep that kind of thing going. Because the more I stay away, the more I want to stay away from doing it. And we don't want to get back to that stage where social media doing live. No, 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 no. That's not good, right? I have moved past that a long time ago, and I was very comfortable doing lives and doing stuff on social media. So stepping back from that is a little bit dangerous for me personally because I will just get to a point where I don't want to do it at all and I don't come back to do it. So yeah, so I'm just stopping by to keep that alive and to let you guys know what's going on. I'm hoping I'll see more of you coming into the sip soiree on the weekend so that we can have a good time on Zoom. Remember, I said there is there's a contribution is accepted for persons attending, but if you don't have it, it shouldn't stop you from attending because it's not mandatory. Right? We do appreciate it, but it's not mandatory. And donations that are given for that is towards helping me to acquire machine for the tea business, right? And yeah, so we're gonna kick off this week, literally, doing much more live, um, live broadcast and so on, so that we can have more people interested. And remember, 5 flavors of iced tea are going to be available this week for the iced tea lovers, right? And they're all flavorful, all good. Just different variation of the iced tea of the Rejoice iced tea version. All right. So we will catch up, guys. I'll keep you posted. I am going to be coming on here. Try to make it my business to come on at least every day for this week, right? Right here on this T stage, okay? Because our Swift Soiree is coming up, so we need to promote that. All right. So take good care. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please share this video wherever you see it. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.